Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, some of you may have caught my last video where I used 75 expiring 6-star Sig Stones. I was very excited to use them, very sure on who I should use them for or use them on, and I'm excited about that. However, what you didn't know is that I went on a bit of a mad dash, opening 6-star crystals, hoping to get a few champions, or that I would pull some that would help me figure out who to use those 6-star Sig Stones on. And well, here, you're gonna see it. I did some of the Karina's challenges, got some of those done, finished up the EQ, and some just various things, did the early access bundle and stuff like that. So let's just jump into this. It was kind of, it was odd to do this video because in making it, I realized I opened 7 crystals. So I already know the results, but I did kind of want to talk it through and have some fun with this. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. This is the first one here. I'm not sure I have them in chronological order, but I recall these and I recall how I felt with each of them. And like I said, I was hoping to pull a champion that would make me want to use the Sig Stones in them, or would maybe increase the Sig levels of some of the champions I did use them on, like Sorcerer or something like that. In fact, I won't spoil too much in case you want to check it out. I will link that at the end of the description. So here was one. Here was the first one, and that should have been a sign for me. In fact, it does have me a little bit concerned. Those of you know, I don't think anyone knew this when I started this channel. I was a really big fan of Squirrel Girl, just as she's in a show I really like that I watch with my kids. And so when she came into the game, I was so excited, and then I played her, and my excitement died down quite a bit. I'm glad she's in the game, she's fun. She's not exactly what you would call an effective champion. She's good, she has some uses, but she's not amazing. And I hope they don't do that to America Chavez here. So, all right, moving on to the second one. At the time, I did not know, of course, that Gilly was going to be getting the buff, that she had won the voting here. So this is very exciting. This is very exciting. I recall she is, to the best of my recollection, Gilly was the first champion I truly loved in this game. At that time, I really had absolutely no clue what was going on. I mean, like basic type stuff. And I just knew that her SP2 would help me win arena matches because everyone was running willpower and I was not good enough at the game to win those matchups. So she was my go-to. I would use the SP2 and I just loved her. I loved her, I loved her animations, the armor that she's wearing, the whole thing. So now we're opening 2 more, and you would think that this would mean, you know, we're increasing our chances here. But this is a champion, very fine champion, but a champion that I never, ever use. And is definitely not increasing my, it's not pushing me any direction on how to use my Sig Stones at all. Remember, that was the whole point of this. Otherwise, I should be hoarding. That was my original intention. But I have a feeling I might not even be opening any of the featured in this next batch. We'll see. But I have who of the champions I know that will be in there, I already have who I know I would want. And then Cable, who I love Cable. I don't need him at Sig 120. But this is how crystal openings normally go. This is how they normally go. We all know this. All right. So then I was like, I've already gone in. I'm going to go ahead and go full bore, right? I'm going to jump into this feat first. And so I even started opening up my 5 stars in order to get max Sig crystals so I could get more crystals for opening 6 stars. And so here's how it works. So many of them are Sig 200. You know, most of these are easy choices. Should be Domino. Yeah, definitely Domino. And so there they are. That's how many I opened. You can see it's quite a few. I think there's going to even be a handful more here maybe. But the whole point is just to get more 6-star shards. There we go. Let's do. I confirmed. I'm at the 10. Ooh, Dragon Man. Yeah, I would have gone Cole, but then Dragon Man pops up. I think I might. Yeah, Cable. Cable's my boy. Gotta go Hood, of course. All right. So now we should be jumping into a few more 6 stars. That felt good to kind of break it up. Because I mean, not that they're not terrible, right? I mean, but that's no one who unless you already have Apocalypse. If you have Apocalypse and you pull Cable, then that's a whole nother story. Congratulations, you've now got an amazing team. They're going to dominate some content for you. But if you don't, you just got Cable, who's really not much. open up these max Sig crystals. I know people like to see them, so they're gonna open them up, and then we'll get to the 6 stars here real quickly. The Sig Stones, I don't love seeing them, but that wasn't that much. As you saw, I think we got 5,000 6-star shards there. So here we go. Let's open up this next one. And like I said, I was just hoping to change up the luck and get someone or something that would make me feel like, yes, this is where I should put my Sig Stones, or help me decide. Remember, that was the whole point of this. The whole point of this. Otherwise, I should be hoarding for what I believe will probably be the following featured. Although I will say, some of me starting to wonder if I should go back to basics for a while. We'll see. We'll see. We'll kind of probably have the discussion and have some fun with it. All right. You know, Lizer is now my BG leader, and I'm gonna have to talk to her because I know there's been a lot of coming from her about Groot lately. Maybe she knows something I do not. But I guess if he ever does get reworked, having him awakened will be very, very nice. All right, I believe we have 2 left now. I believe we have 2 left, or maybe it's just 1. It might just be 1, actually. I don't know if this ever happens to you. That felt like bad luck. I put it in the holder. It did not go in. It's like, okay, I got to reset this. And this is the last one. I was hoping to go out on a nice note, like just someone, like if I could pull Sorcerer or Namor or Cap Infinity War, one of these champions that I was just considering using my 6 stones on, it sure would be helpful. It would be helpful, and I would feel, I'd feel great about it. War Machine. You know, he is, I tested him on stream. He appears to be better than I realized. It looks like you can access some nice damage without going all the way to the SP3. Of course, his pre-fights are excellent, right? And one of the things I had talked about on the stream was, yeah, but you got to win fights with him. And I kept thinking about using the pre-fights on other champions. And then my buddy Campo MC, I will link this in the description, did a really nice video on War Machine, accessing his damage and utilizing the pre-fights and then winning fights with War Machine, and how that can be extremely helpful. And then also that he was able to just continuously refresh it. He won some very difficult fights. I believe he had a rank 2 War Machine awakened. He grinded out the awakened ability in the can't believe I can't think of the word. Geez Louise, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And so he put out a really nice video showing some of the utility, some of the damage, and some of the really awesome things that War Machine can do, which ended up making this a pretty nice pull for me. This is a champion that I will consider taking to rank 2. Right now, I'm going to try to hold on to using too many resources because we do have the 4th of July coming up very soon. And then I've been outspoken about it. I'm extremely excited about America Chavez. I did not know she was coming to the game until about 2 weeks ago when Kabam put out that photo on Twitter, that drawing that they had done. That's extremely exciting for me. She is someone that I enjoy. She's on a show I enjoy watching with my kids, and there's some other reasons why I just am very excited that she is coming into the game. And then I've been excited about Hercules for quite a while. I did want Omega Sentinel to win, but when she did not, I accepted that Hercules had won. Hercules had received more votes. Fine, it is what it is. And I got very excited about him. And then the more I'm seeing from those videos, he just, to me, looks like this really kind of goofy, clowny, macho but not really sort of dude, and like it just, to me, it just seems like a guy who's making dad jokes before he's even a dad, and like honestly I can identify with that. So I'm extremely excited for both those champions coming up, and as a result I'm going to try not to use too many resources that I think could potentially be going towards either of them. I think there's a lot invested in them, and I'm excited about them coming into the game. So let me know what you think. Are you excited about Hercules and America Chavez? How excited are you about War Machine? Check out Campo's video. It's excellent. Like I said, I will link it in the description. And then how do you feel about Gilly? I like Gilly, and they've been adding a lot of synergies. In fact, I think we're seeing how much damage she potentially can put out now through all these synergies. And so that's always interesting when they say they're going to buff a champion who's clearly been buffed through synergies, and how that plays out. I'm very pumped up for it. It would be really kind of a nice way about going about it for me if I actually could be good at the game and have Gilly be good, and not just me think like, hey, this is a really fun champion for me to use in the arena and get past willpower. For those of you who don't know what the heck I'm talking about, this is a very, very long time ago in the game, way before 12.0 and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope your crystal openings have gone better than what you just saw here. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.